viewers, it's Ellie
and Rachel
here with your weekly video broadcast. Hey Rachel, do you have any friends in the elective wheel?
Yeah, my friend's in art with Mr. Sainamont.
Well, did you know that on January 3rd, everybody in the elective wheel is switching rotation?
That's cool, I should probably let her know.
Yes, you should. This includes anybody with Mr. Sainamont, Mr. Soy-Kelly, Mrs. Silcock, Miss Talampis, Mrs. Anderson, and Mrs. Chen.
Remember, it's January 3rd.
Now it's time for the movie of the week.
Get your popcorn ready.
Congrats to Miss Pop's homeroom. You guys won movie of the week. You get a star.
Put it on.
Put what on?
The last suit you'll ever wear.
Did you guess it, Ellie?
I think I did. I'm going to make sure I email Miss Silcock at vsilcock@wvusd.org. Again, that's vsilcock@wvusd.org. We are excited to announce that we have a new teacher this year.
Here is the teacher feature video for this week on Mr. Lee. How are you going to make an impact here at Suzanne Middle School?
I came from the elementary setting, so some of the behavioral strategies that I learned from elementary school, I want to bring it to the middle school a little bit. Like I have some reward system for the kids. I do want to help the team. I come from a school where I have a lot of kids who are in the they come from diverse background, and so I want to bring what I learned from over there to over here.
What grade and classes do you teach?
I teach a span of 6th to 8th grade, so mainly I have I have academic enrichment, which is mainly 8th graders, and I do have Math 6, Math 8, and I do have Language Live 6th grade.
What are some of the activities you like to do in your free time?
I like sports, so Ultimate Frisbee is my main thing. I play softball. I was in a league, but then I got hurt, so can't play anymore.
What is one thing that excites you about working here at Suzanne?
I love the faculty members. They're so nice, they're so welcoming. The kids here are cool too. Some of the really cool kids. They're just really nice. They say hi, in the morning, so really nice.
What has been your favorite part about teaching here so far?
My TA. I love my TA. She's really nice. She's been super helpful. The other special ed teachers, the special ed team, they've been super helpful. Everybody's just really knowledgeable and really smart.
Now it's time for a new segment.
Drum roll, please. The Battle of the Teachers. I hear it's between Mr. Gotro and Mr. Weitzel.
Yeah, Mr. Gotro asked Mr. Weitzel social studies questions, and Mr. Weitzel asked Mr. Gotro PE questions. Who will win?
Mr. Gotro, the New York Mets are famous in New York City, as you know. Their colors are orange and blue. I'm curious if you know why their colors are orange and blue.
Hey, Mr. Weitzel, yeah, I actually do know the answer to that. The blue and orange signify the earlier National League New York teams. Of course, the great Brooklyn Dodgers for the blue, and the orange, that less significant team. I think they're called the Giants or something. Hey, Mr. Weitzel, this is my social studies question for you. In ancient Egypt, why did the Egyptians mummify and work so hard to preserve the bodies of the dead kings? What was the specific reason for it?
Hey, what's up, Mr. Gotro? Great question. I believe the answer would be that kings were mummified and preserved because they wanted to look hot in the afterlife.
Well, that was intense.
I didn't think they would tie.
Honestly, same. Way to go, teachers.
Don't think that maybe because it's not interesting or it's too hard or I don't have the resources to get through some of these classes. You have it, and it is out there.
Do I look like I've done construction work?
No.
Well, I have. For 10 years. I built cell sites across the United States as a field engineer for Nortel Networks.
Video of one of the sharks in the lab feeding on some seagrass and squid, almost like a little reverse sushi roll. We just stuffed a bunch of seagrass in with the squid, and clearly the bonnethead sharks eats it right up. So what we kind of learned from this research was that this is the first shark that's a known omnivore, so not that stereotypical scary shark carnivore.
A person's ability to stick to some goal, even when the path to success is difficult.
Did you hear that the orchestra and band had a winter concert last week?
I did. They sounded amazing.
Here's a video from the orchestra and band concerts.
But if you practice wrong, it takes a lot of time to rehearse the effects. I was nervous at first, but in time it actually felt fine.
It was really inspiring to work hard enough to play our instrument. It gave us a lot of practice, and I felt very confident in playing after the time that we put into it. I really enjoyed band. It was a really fun experience getting to know my other peers and just to get to know my teachers more.
Our band has come incredibly far, individually by practicing and as a band, to bring you tonight's Grammy-worthy performance. But don't quote me on that. During distance learning, we essentially lost the year of music, but we have come back strong. Thank you again for attending tonight, and I hope you enjoy.
It sounded so good.
Agreed. Way to go, challengers.
Did you hear that the band and choir are performing this Tuesday?
Get your tickets now. And on that note,
here's the choir and band commercial.
Da 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 da!
The choir and band concert is scheduled to take place over at Walnut High School outside of the band room, which is at the end of the football stadium. Outside there's a nice patio area. It's set up with lights. It's really pretty. It's a lot of fun. If we rain though, if it rains, which we're planning on dealing with, it will likely be over here in our NPR. So, but right now it's scheduled for the high school. The event starts at 7 p.m. and we should be done by about 8. It's next Tuesday the 14th. Only $5 for a wonderful evening of music and supporting your friends.
Congratulations for Drama for completing your first show.
This past weekend they performed The Wonderful World of Seuss.
There's more to come. Here are your last announcements for 2021. wraps up everything.
I think I'm gonna dye my hair. New year, new me, right?
Happy holidays, challengers. See you next year. This is Ellie
and Rachel
signing off.
Bye,
challengers.